South Africa has one of the highest rates of absentee fathers in the world. It's believed that 1 in 2 South African children will grow up without their fathers.
You're looking at about 35 to 40% of the population being children. And if you look specifically at data on absent fathers, you find that something like 14.6% of them, of kids have got absent fathers. And to me, that remains quite a challenge. And it's important that every person in society plays a role, even if they're not our kids, but we can always do something to make a difference.
For many children growing up without a father, it can be a lonely journey. But for boys, having an absent role model can have devastating consequences. But there's one NGO wanting to change the damaging cycle of single parenting.
We're trying to raise boys to be good men because we really just feel that society is in a desperate need of that. We do it through long-term intervention. So when we talk about mentorship, it's not a big fancy thing to do. It's by being there. It's being the stuff that dads would typically do. So we see these boys in a long-term process.
Founded 3 years ago, their goal is to help change South Africa's current culture of violence and abuse.
The boy needs that interaction with dad. If you look at the development stage, between 5 and 10 typically, that's where dad's got a big impact. We kind of see what we are seeing at the moment, and it's going to keep on escalating and it's going to keep on getting worse because we have a generation after generation that is being raised without positive male role models. And so as I'm growing up in that space and I'm starting to look around for my identity and for my purpose, I'm going to find it in all the wrong spaces.
Character Company relies on good fatherly figure volunteers.
For me it's wonderful because I don't have my own kids and I always wanted kids, and I've just really been able to be special to somebody and they're special to me. Well, boys look for role models in men. They look up to men and they will choose the men that are around them. And if they have the wrong people around them, then they're going to learn the wrong things. So it gives us a wonderful opportunity to influence them in the right way.
Character Company's mission is to restore and equip boys to become one day excellent fathers and positive role models.
It's very important because the first time when I wasn't with the Character Company, I just didn't know all of the stuff. They've taught me respect, kindness, which I didn't really like because I wasn't really that kind. Honesty and self-discipline and courage.
The Character Company makes I'm more comfortable with myself. It allows me to be more comfortable with myself, and it teaches me how to be brave. It teaches me to push. The Character Company just gives me courage. I love Uncle Yaku and all my mentors from infinity and beyond. I think this place will make me into a wonderful man.
This NGO runs weekly programs for groups of no more than 5 boys at a time. In total, 30 boys are benefiting from this long-term mentorship. But if it had more volunteers, it could reach other fatherless boys and raise a new generation of men. Scheier, CCTV, Johannesburg, South Africa.